Okay, today we will be talking about the newest crossover with Marvel and Japan in manga, which I'm pretty sure is the newest one, but it came out this year. I think this month as well. Spider-Man, along came Ultraman, along came Spider-Man, which is a story about how Spider-Man gets into the Ultraman universe and Doctor Doctor Doom shenanigans. My headcanon is that's also connected to the ending of number 2 of Deadpool Samurai, where the ending of Deadpool Samurai 2, where he just leaves the Avengers and Spider-Man to fight off villains that escaped, and then this is what happens next, and Deadpool Samurai 3 happens at the same time as this. That's my headcanon. I might be wrong, but that's my headcanon. This is a pretty okay read. Not the best, not the worst, but pretty good. The art is honestly pretty good. Your generic Marvel manga, to be honest. Kind of like Deadpool Samurai. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy who drew it. No? Is that the same? So it's different people. It's different people, but it feels the exact same, which is nice because I believe it's connected to this because of the art style and how the story is made, basically around number 2 of Deadpool Samurai. Anyways, back to me talking about this. The story goes on about Spider-Man who wants to save everybody, but he can't because Doctor Doom is destroying the city, and the Avengers have to stop him. Spider-Man, on the other hand, is focusing on the people Uncle Ben wanted him to. He wants to focus on the people and saving them, which he cannot do because of Doctor Doom. And so, Doctor Doom gets the drop on him, and let me flip to the page if I can find it. Basically, he shoots rocket launchers at him, rockets, and then he gets basically killed. Not really killed, but he almost dies, and Doctor Doom drops a pretty cold one-liner. In this world. No, it's... What makes a hero? Truly a foolish question. In this world, there is no such thing as a hero. Which is a pretty hard line when you think about it, because most of the time, heroes don't actually make it, and it's a sad life to be a hero without crying and all the problems, stuff that you have to go as a hero. Back to what I was saying, so basically Doctor Doom, I guess, broke the universe from the rocket launcher. It literally transitions to Spider-Man basically dying to him transitioning to a train that takes him to the other universe, which as a storytelling does not really make sense in my opinion, because how does that even work? Does this happen randomly, or is it a thing that happens every so often? That doesn't make sense as a storytelling POV. But it's still a good story, and as they go on into the Ultraman universe, Spider-Man goes directly into a fight and confrontation of a kaiju that Ultraman is fighting. And the weakness of the kaiju is that the cold makes it smaller. Luckily, Ultraman pushes him into the water, the kaiju, but it doesn't stop, so Spider-Man uses his spider senses to detect that there's a heater inside of the monster that's making it grow larger. So he takes it out. Which, Spider-Man doesn't have echolocation. He quite literally just goes, Spider Sense, and sees into the beast. I'm like, okay, that's a weird power that they gave him, but it's cool. It's just weird, in my opinion. Because, like, that doesn't make sense. Spider-Man doesn't have that power, but it's cool that they gave him it. It's cool. Probably is never going to get used again, though. But whatever. Then, the main villain of Ultraman, pretty sure I forgot his name, let me look. The villain to Ultraman is... I don't think it tells us. I don't know, let me look through. Mephiles. The main villain of Ultraman is Mephiles. And he basically sends down kaijus to kill humans for doing wrong against kaiju. Even though the JPP... Actually, I think just Mephiles is just an evil guy. Overall, he's just an evil guy. But I'm not completely sure. Because I haven't really watched Ultraman. So, I've only watched, like, the first episode. Don't judge me. Ultraman's a pretty old show. You can only watch on, like, Tubi. It's only in Japanese. Which I don't mind sub, but... Sometimes I'm just... there's just too much to watch nowadays, you know? But... Still... Mephiles talks about how he can grab souls of the dead and bring them back to life, but evil. Hey, it's a kid's show, so I don't know. And so that makes the monster of Aragon, which is a kaiju that the JPP are protecting. Oh, JP stands for Justice Space Police Force or something like that. To protect like kaijus from the wrongs of humans and humans trying to kill them. And Aragons are these kaijus that can sing and love the ocean and have families together. Unfortunately, in this manga, they all die. Because of Mephiles creating a Ragon that has gone wild, it kills the other Ragon, and the people of Japan feel that it is necessary to kill the Ragon and kaijus and stop protecting them because they almost killed them. Because the Ragon is about the same size as Ultraman when he's huge. If you know how tall Ultraman is, then you know that the Ragon is huge. And so, Ultraman has to kill the Ragon that is evil and is hurting because of Mephiles using its powers to manipulate it. Also, Doom is also manipulating it by creating its pain, which is just sick and not how Doom is acting. That's not how Doom acts. Doom does not act like that. I think that the writer for this manga doesn't really understand Doom, because Doom does not act like that. Doom is a savior and hero in his opinion, even though he does the wrong things to do it. He does not hurt people or monsters. He tries to accept them in his world, into Latveria. Sure, he might kill people, but that's only if they go against him. That doesn't make sense for him to hurt people without them trying to hurt him. That's the kind of guy he is. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, tell me, because, like, I'm pretty sure that's how he is. Even when Johnny had it with his wife, he did not kill him. He just sent him away and never to come back into Latveria. Which is crazy to do because he had your wife, like, what? So that's the kind of character Doom is. He's a caring guy, but if you fuck with him, he will kill you. That's the kind of guy he is. Not an evil guy. He's a guy that, if you fuck with him, he'll kill you. That's the type of guy he is. Not this super evil guy with villainous tendencies. He's a hero in his own right. And I don't think Shigenobu, I think that's how you say it, or Mashinobu, Mashinodo, Mashinobu, I don't know how to say his name, but the writer for the series, I don't think he just got the rights of the character but he didn't know how the character acted, and that's probably a fault on Marvel if they didn't give him like ideas about Doom. But Spider-Man, after helping out Ultraman, goes with the JPP. Sorry, I forgot to add this. I was going on a rant. Goes with the JPP and helps him with everything. And then the Ragground problem happens, which in turns Ultraman having to kill the Ragground with his Unity. Spider-Man, who wants to save the people, is like, Ultraman, why? Why did you do that? And Ultraman basically says, sacrifices must be made for other people to survive. And at the end of the volume, it shows one Raggun survived. And Ultraman and Spider-Man have a heartfelt moment about all the Raggun dying and how they feel about it. Which is just a beautiful moment. But the problems with the manga is how Spider-Man got there. The storytelling is a little bit fast-paced in my opinion. And it's just that some of the characters are not how they were portrayed to be originally. And they just changed the characters completely. Almost completely. Which is weird. But then again, Doom is a guy who wants to fuck with Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man tries to stop him from attacking New York, which Doom doesn't attack New York only because he wants the rule of the world in his idea of deals. And him going this far for Spider-Man does not make sense. It really doesn't. He doesn't really have a problem with Spider-Man. As a matter of fact, they're kind of best buddies. Joking, of course, but like, still, it's weird, in my opinion. But other than that, it's a pretty good manga. It's just that some bits of it missing and kind of weird as like a story POV. From my POV, it's a weird storytelling way. Still, I'm gonna pick up the next volume that comes out in America. I'm gonna pick up the second volume just to see how good the story keeps on going. But it does still bothers me that they changed Dr. Doom in that way, which doesn't really make sense, in my opinion. But, yeah, that's all I had to say. And, yeah, it's pretty good. You should pick it up, but some characters are going to get changed. Yep, that's it for that video. And please give me 20 views on my Spawn video so I can actually read it. Because I want to read it for you guys. Also, there might be copyrights here. The amount of times whatever.